Dominic and I are here in Vilnius, Lithuania, which we have never been to before. This is actually my 26th country, and the weather is absolutely perfect. It's so quiet here, which is really surprising. We just got into the old town, and we found out that it's actually Vilnius's birthday. So there's lots of celebrations going on, lots of food trucks and shops are open and everything like that. So I'll be sure to get that on this vlog today as well. See what I mean about it being super quiet? There's literally no one around right now, which is shocking because last night we walked around and the city was full of people, specifically very young people and people who were even younger than us. We went into a few bars and it was like 19-year-olds. We're like, we're a little too old for this. Some of these streets here in Vilnius remind us of Old Town San Juan with all of the pastel buildings and how they're shaped and everything. Who would have thought that a place in the Baltics will remind you of Puerto Rico? But it's totally giving me that vibe. So first impression of Old Town Vilnius, very quiet, very quaint, lots of cute little cafes sprung about it, but it's, like I said, it's very quiet and it's a Saturday and it's just turned about noon right now, so I'm very surprised. But we're about like a 3-minute walk from the hipster area, which if you guys have seen my vlogs before, you guys know we love a good hipster spot, so that is where we're heading now. So we drove from Riga, Latvia to Vilnius. It took us about 4 hours and it was like a drive full of nothing. It took us like 15 minutes to even find a rest stop. So keep that in mind if you're planning on driving to Vilnius, but it was still an easy ride. A lot of people were saying like, why are you going to Vilnius? It's just another Riga. But really, I am not getting that impression at all. It's totally different vibe, totally different architecture and everything like that. Yes, I think that the cuisine is very similar, but we are gonna try that and report back about that. So we're back in Old Town, this time to have some lunch, some traditional Lithuanian cuisine, and Dominic has been talking about wanting to try beaver because when else is he gonna have the opportunity to try beaver? We were reading the description of the beaver dish, the beaver stew dish. It said that in the Middle Ages that beaver was considered a fish because of its habitat and its tail, so the rich would eat that during their fasting. I'm being a little adventurous myself and I'm getting game sausage, but what sold me was because it comes with sauerkraut and potatoes, which is my weakness, and I pretty much try anything. If you guys have seen my vlogs before, you know I'll try anything. So he's getting the beaver stew and I'm getting game sausage. Okay, here's the beaver stew. It does look like beef stew. It's very pretty. And there's my game sausages with sauerkraut, and that looks like mashed potatoes. All right, how is it? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
It's like beef.
That's good. Well, that's good then. You weren't expecting it to taste like beef. You thought it would be like rabbit or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's like beef.
Okay. I'm trying the beaver. It does taste like beef. Not as good as beef. It has like the fatty flavor of pork, if that makes sense. But I guess now I can say I've had beaver, which is crazy. Okay, now time to try my game sausage. So, not sure what kind of animal this is, or if it's a mixture of different animals. It's good flavor. It's definitely gamey. I mean, obviously. Reminds me a little bit of lamb, but I like it. So, 2 thumbs up with the beaver and the game sausage. We were adventurous and it worked out. Just found out that the game sausages were made from boar deer, and a little bit of pork. So that is why it had such good flavor. So, because we were guessing, we're like, maybe it's bear. Like, we had no idea, but it was really delicious. We just got on the house a traditional, I guess, brandy or liqueur. That face. You always do that face. Oh, it's all right. So this is very cinnamony. Kind of reminds me of Christmas. And I'm not sure if you're supposed to sip it or just knock it back.
Good in coffee.
It would be good in coffee. So there is a ton of food trucks here along the river because of the capital's birthday celebration. So we came down here to hopefully find some coffee and some ice cream. We're still like full from lunch, but we could use a little treat and a little pick-me-up. So we're on this spontaneous hike to this big park here in Vilnius, sweating my ass off. And then Dominic just points out this amazing view right now. Look at this of Vilnius. Okay guys, it was worth the hike. It's incredible view of Vilnius. Found an article online, so I'm going to read it about the 3 crosses here. According to a legend, 7 Franciscan friars were beheaded on top of this hill. Wooden crosses were built in the location since the early 17th century. It soon became a symbol of the city and an integral part of the city's skyline. As wood rots, the crosses needed to be periodically replaced. And in 1916, a concrete monument was designed by Polish-Lithuanian architect and sculptor Antoni Wawulski. It was torn down in 1950 by order of the Soviet authorities. A new monument designed by Henrikas Šilgalis was erected in its place in 1989. The monument was depicted on 50 litas banknote, which I believe is the Lithuanian currency back then, and a spectacular panorama of Vilnius Old Town can be observed from the top, as you just saw. We just went to Distilleria for a few drinks. They had tons of cocktails and beers there, and then we were ready for dinner, so we got amazing pizza at Jurgis Draconia, something like that. I will put the name here. Some of the best pizza I've had in a very long time. So if you're in the mood for pizza when you're in Vilnius, definitely go there. You can build your own and have your own flavors on it too. Okay, so I totally forgot to close out the vlog last night, but Dominic and I went to this place called Beer Library, and he got a beer from San Diego, but it was cheaper here as an imported beer than it is actually in San Diego, which is kind of like crazy. But anyways, after that, we just came back to the hotel and went to sleep. Today, we are going to the castle, so you'll have to look forward to that in the next vlog. And if you guys like this vlog, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures coming your way. Bye!